Welcome to another edition of The Brash, Sean's Entertainment on YouTube.com. Make sure to like this video and subscribe. My YouTube channel has been undergoing some issues. There has been some strikes. There has been some copyrights. There has been some discrepancies. There has been some motives. There has been some backlash. There has been some outrage. There has been all these different things adding up. Now, you know about the WWE copyright strike. I beat that. I defeated that. Now, at no time am I a hater of the WWE. I'm a big supporter. I'm a WWE supporter, okay? All right, a WWE apologist, okay? I'm a huge fan of UFC. Followed it ever since the days when they had two guys go in there and beat the holy hell out of each other when there wasn't weight divisions, okay? I watched UFC when it was actually UFC. I watched UFC before it had a number. I was watching WrestleMania when the numbers started adding up at WrestleMania 3, WrestleMania 4, WrestleMania 5, 6, 7. I've been a fan. I've spent countless hours, time, money into UFC and WWE. And as we all know on this channel, I am a news channel. So the integrity of my channel needs to be upheld, I guess, by certain standards of UFC and WWE. Because Exhibit A, you see a copyright strike, and somehow, some way, I overcame the odds. I overcame the obstacles. My channel could have been sabotaged. My channel could have been shut down. My channel could have been nailed down. My channel could have been locked away and never to see the light of day again. I had severe strikes in the span of about 1 week. A little over a week if you want to get down to the nitty-gritty. And I have the proof. I have the facts. And I have the evidence right here. The proof is in the pudding. The proof is right before your very eyes. And if you want to dispute this and you think this is a storyline or a plot, well, then just go to YouTube headquarters and take it up with them. Bottom line is I was hit with a copyright strike twice in one day by WWE. And then on the day of UFC 200, an event that I was looking forward to, an event I wanted to watch, an event that I wanted to buy, I get hit with a copyright strike. I can't live stream. I have all kinds of functions taken away from my website. I can no longer upload. I can no longer download. I can no longer live stream. I can no longer do thumbnails. I can no longer do this. I can no longer do that. So you want to know why? Not only the news and the rumors in WWE being slow, but you want to know why the videos haven't been coming out as much? Because I haven't really been able to upload because I've been in a war. I have been in a struggle with UFC and WWE. But somehow, some way, through fair use, through copyright school, through WWE and UFC ultimately seeing the error in their ways. Listen, nobody's perfect. And, you know, there's a lot worse things than strikes and takedown notices and deletions. Okay? But as it pertains to YouTube.com, it doesn't get much worse than a UFC and WWE copyright takedown notice in the span of about 1 week. That's what I've been dealing with. And with the amount of time, with the amount of consistency and emotion and passion, integrity, with everything I put into this channel, to receive a copyright strike from WWE and then UFC, knowing that my life, my livelihood, me being able to make money, sacrifice the delivery, my daughter, my girlfriend, my family, my dogs, my pets, my cats, whatever I may have, my bills, my rent, everything's on the line. And I could lose my channel off of a illegitimate copyright strike. Because I call it illegitimate because it wasn't right, it wasn't fair. And this is a huge win for copyright fair use. This is a huge win for Sean's View Entertainment. A major win for my viewers, my subscribers, and my loyalists. You can call me a WWE apologist, but I'm going to come on here and simply say, nobody's perfect. There's errors, there's judgments, there's misjudgments. You can be irregular, you can be regular, you can be natural, you can be organic, you can be uplifting, you can be downgrading, you can be upgrading. And I just want to come on here, and I could come on here and I could knock the UFC, I could knock the WWE, and I'll admit I was mad, I was sad, I was crying, I was pissing, I was moaning, I was set to go to court. I was set to be in this huge copyright takedown battle. And I was going to go to the courts. I was going to go to the jury. I was going to go to the executioner. I was going to have my judgment day. But instead, I had it my way. This isn't Burger King. This isn't McDonald's, and it sure as hell ain't fast food. I have nothing against people who eat fast food. Hell, I eat fast food all the time. Hell, my cholesterol level's probably 4,265. But the bottom line is that Sean's View Entertainment was able to stand the test of time. And UFC and WWE saw that their mistake, their error, it was just that. It was an error. And I just want to say thank you to UFC. Thank you to the WWE for realizing and recognizing that I did nothing wrong and that they were probably bots on their own agenda. Bots on their own agenda who were looking for content that matched up with them. Thank God I got this notice right here that says, according to the Digital Millennium Copyright Act, we have completed your process for your counter notification. Now, anyone else could have just said, what chance do I have against the UFC? What does a little guy like me have a snowball chance in hell of defeating the WWE? That ain't no LIE. Ladies and gentlemen, when I say to you that one of the worst things in YouTube history is the copyright takedowns, to know that your channel could be deleted and depleted and never see the light of day again, it's a horrible experience. To know all the hard work, all the hustle, and everything, if you're my viewers and subscribers, you know what I put into this channel. You know the amount of work, you know the tenacity, you know the animosity, all right? And this is a news video. It is a news video because it's huge news. As a matter of fact, it's not news, it is breaking news. And my reaction to this, because this is a live reaction, is I'm stunned. I cannot believe I won. Sean's View, you know how Chris Jericho always goes on to say that he beat Stone Cold Steve Austin and The Rock in the same night to become the company's first ever undisputed champion? Well, I think I'm the only man in history on YouTube.com to beat WWE and UFC in just about the same week here on YouTube.com. Once again, I'm not here to gloat. I'm not here to make too much of a big deal about this, but it would have been an even bigger deal had this went to court, had I been fined, had I went to jail, had I not got my bread and water, had I not got the satisfaction, the gratification. Could have been bad. It could have been real bad. It could have been real nasty. But the WWE and UFC, even they aren't perfect. And they've admitted that. They've said that. I'm sure as hell not perfect. I've made my errors and my misjudgments and my wrongdoings, and I've paid for them dearly. And I almost paid the ultimate price here on YouTube.com. But I just want to say thank you to the WWE, thank you to UFC, and I will continue to pay the $9.99 for the WWE Network. I will continue to buy the UFC pay-per-views. Not that I ever did anything illegal, because I know people back in the day would, put their black boxes and they would live stream, they would illegal stream. I bought everything. I've bought every pay-per-view. I've seen everything. I've been through it all. I've bought the shirts, the action figures, the DVDs, the merchandise, the memorabilia, the autographs, the waiting in lines. I mean, I've done everything. I've crossed the line. But, it was definitely traumatizing to get copyright strikes from UFC and WWE in 1 week. I lost a lot of sleep over it, a lot of stress, a lot of unneeded stress. But these are these kind of obstacles and these detours that you have to deal with. We're on this journey, we're on this path, and you don't know where you're going to go and you don't know what's going to happen. Like I said, I was prepared to go to court for WWE and UFC. But instead, we settled out of court. Things, thankfully, got settled. No sacrifice. Everything's good. Thank you very much to my viewers and my subscribers. We're going to get back to WWE news, rumors, and headlines, but this is very, 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 very big news here. A huge day for fair use on YouTube.com. Subscribe.